What's up, everybody? How you guys doing? Welcome to another Monday live stream. How was your weekend? Mine was really busy. Honestly, I had a really... No black screen. Not on my show. I had a really rough weekend, honestly. Drove a lot, spent a lot of gas, spent a lot of time in a tent again. Mixing in tent is difficult. I could have vlogged about that. You guys know. I'm so busy that I did not even grab myself a cup of coffee today. What's going on with that? No coffee. Dude. Okay. I want to know a couple things. Did you guys mix a show this weekend? And on your free time, let's go with this. I'm going somewhere with this. Please stick around. What I'm saying is gonna make sense soon. Coffee? No coffee, Charlie. I'm sorry. Do you guys watch vlogs? Not only mine. Do you guys watch vlogs when you're not doing gigs? Fair question. I want to know how much of you guys are watching those type of video because for some reason, I don't know why, for some reason, one of my vlog just like went to the roof. You guys probably seen it because you're watching me, but it's my vlog with the guys from Five Roses, where I show the day, how things are going, and I show a song mixed from the console and how I mix into the PA and what's my approach to do the sound check. It's just to me just like another vlog, like any other vlog that I'm doing, and probably one of the less interesting ones for me. So I try to understand what you guys want to see, but for a reason that I don't know, maybe it's the hashtag Elacoustic, but that vlog got like 1,500 views yesterday. And I'm curious to watch, okay? But it was something like a stupidest amount of view in like 2 days. Let me watch. Let me give you the exact number. That video, mixing in Elacoustic PA with a wing, got 3,000 views in the last 48 hours. And it's going up. It's still like the view wave still going up. Where is that coming from? Did I get reposted by Elacoustic and I don't know about it? Could have been a robot lost in the loop. Patrick, do you have something to do with this? Did somebody subscribe me to a view farm? And I don't know, because those things are real. I don't know if you know, but on YouTube, when you want to have views, you can... Sorry, I just feel like my volume is not really loud today. When you are on YouTube and you want to have views, you can subscribe to a view farm, which is a stupid thing to do, but you can give your money to some people that will do real view on real device for you. It's not only running virtual machine, it's full on phone and computers, like old computers that are powered up, plugged in, just so you can get view out of them. Most of them don't even have screen hooked to them, but because you spend time watching the whole video on a device, phone, computer, it count as a view on YouTube. So the people that you see from like waking up one day got millions of views, you can in one night, get those hundreds of devices watching your video a couple times. So you go like viral, because it's like the same thing as your video going viral and like 10,000 of people watching it like one after the other in a pattern that makes sense, so the algorithm knows but doesn't know. It's a view farm. It's a thing. I didn't know it was a thing, but apparently it's a thing. I saw some reports on YouTube of those you farm, and it's crazy. What's not so good about it is the amount of power that is used to power up those farms for absolutely no reason. This is a total loss of power, of energy, especially in, like, I think I'm gonna say it, a poor country, or a country that use a lot of not environmental friendly way to have electricity. Like when it's like nuclear electricity, or if it's coal plants that are used to make power, it's not a good thing to waste it on like some stuff like this that is totally like a waste of power. So that was the green part of this show today. Now, you guys know the drill. You know that this show is about you. It's not about me. What do you guys want to talk about on the wing? What do you guys want to talk about live sound? What do you guys want to talk about that we can talk about here on this channel? Please let me know. We're here to answer your question. It's always a pleasure for me to spend my Monday afternoon with you. And you guys are always there. Sorry, I'm thinking out loud today. Life's got busy for me in the last few days. A lot of stuff happened. Not really stuff that I want to talk about on the show. Not all of a good stories. And I had to go out, do 6 hours of road to go do a show, sleep a couple hours and come back. So, yeah. Life's got really busy and is really taxing on me right now, but I'm gonna get better and I'm gonna get back to you. And one way to get my mind off of those bad things that happened to me is talking to you guys and talking about live sound. This is what I love to do the most in my life, talking about consoles, talking about concept, or talking about Dente card, like Pancho just asked here. Hey, why can't we in the USA buy Dente card for the wing? That's a really good question. Are you referring to the ads from Cosmo? That is a Canadian store that don't want to ship internationally. That's probably on them, or I'm totally just wing this stuff here. Cosmo probably is limited by a territory. They can probably not sell internationally stuff for the wing. It's just so it's contained in a certain market, because you know all the continents are different market, different availability for stuff. So it's probably one of the two. Either Cosmo doesn't want to deal with selling everywhere else, or they are limited by Behringer or another supplier to not distribute other than their limited zone for some product. I know it's not the case for every product, but some like manufacturer are really picky about the zone that you as a seller can sell into when you have a line open with them, because sometimes the price is different per market, so it depends on where you are in the world and the manufacturer and stuff like that. So just, yeah, commercial agreement is the term that you should use here. So I don't know what's the case exactly for Cosmo, but it's probably one of these two. They either don't want to deal with that, or they cannot, simply by the contract that they have with the manufacturer or the distributor, to resell those products everywhere. And the weird thing is about the internal wing Dente card is those are out on a discount. They are like half the price of the street price that they should be. So I don't know why, but I believe they just bought a bunch of card, and for some reason they want to get rid of it, which is suspicious to me. It should not happen this way. People like Sweetwater should have some in stock. I think Sweetwater would not have internal card in stock that you can buy. I think they all do install on card in-house. So please correct me if I'm wrong on this. But waiting on the Brooklyn tree. Is this a thing? I'm not aware of the Dente stuff. Is this a thing for real? The Brooklyn tree? you can now like get a new version of the Dente software. But Sweetwater did sell the internal card. Okay, good. But they do not. I think they don't just sell the card. They need to install it themselves, so you can have your wing basically retrofit with that. But let me know if this is a thing. Is the Brooklyn 3 a real thing, or are you just saying that for fun, Charlie? Yeah, the only thing that you can do if you really want to buy one of those cards would be to get a Canadian address that you can ship it to. I'll be honest with you guys, at some point I thought I could buy some card myself and resell them for like overhead and stuff like that, but it's such a pain for me to do so that I decided not to go that route. But it's something that could be done. If you know somebody in Canada that can buy a card for you and you want to do this, please don't contact me on that. I will not do it. I will have though cards for sale. My external card for the X32, which is backorder everywhere, will be up for sale soon. Like I said, life's getting in my way right now, or things happening in life getting in my way, so I do not have time to make my ads like I promised. And yeah, I will try to do this week. Things are getting easier for me job wise. I'm having less show this week. I only have 3, not like last week, plus other stuff happening. So I will be able to make some ads for you guys. The 3 was to replace the Broken 2 during this chip shortage. Oh, okay. I didn't know that they made that. I didn't know that Brooklyn replaced some parts on their original, or a Dente. Odinate Dente replaced some component undercard and made a V3, basically, of the Brooklyn card. Good to know. Good to know that those things exist. If anybody know what's happening with that, if the chip mass change, is it better, is it worse, is it just different? Let me know in the comment. Always a pleasure to have some of your input, guys. You guys are so knowledgeable. You guys have so much information. It's great. It's really, really great for me to absorb all of that and mix it around, ease it down for some people, and spit it back right at you. Okay, so Dente, Patrick is confirming that Dente had to change their manufacturing process because of the chip shortage. I didn't know it was a problem for stuff like Dente. I thought that the Dente chip were made for Odinate. It's not something that you could buy off the shelf. You could, but I thought those chips were ordered on purpose for Dente. Like something that I want to talk about, because we spoke a lot about Dente in the last few weeks. Some people recommend to me to buy some PCIe Dente card, which I've looked into. Just to be clear, I've looked into those cards. I know what they are, but they are so expensive. They were like the price of a laptop. If you sell me a PCIe card that I would need to run into a full tower computer, and it costs more to me than buying a brand new MacBook Pro with a dongle and a virtual Dente card license, why? Why would I go into the hassle of bringing a full tower to a set to record 64 more input? Because with any computer right now, with any device with a USB-C dongle to network, you can record 64 track in and out of Dente, plus create a aggregated device and record 48 track of USB for a total of 112 input. If you are running a wing and you need to record more than 112 preamp, that's a lot, dude. That's a lot. Okay, Patrick. Patrick sent us a link if you want to have some news update about the Dente stuff. I'm gonna go open that up in a new window, so that way I can have a reference for later. I will check it out later. Thank you very much, Patrick, for doing so. Just gonna come back here to my stuff. Thank you very much for the link, Patrick. So yeah, those like PCIe device are probably really good. I mean, don't get me wrong. Ooh, okay. Some information here from Andy. Okay. Where was I? Sorry, I'm tired, guys. Yeah, those Dente card, those PCIe card looks like a really good setup or system for a studio. I'm not running that. I'm running mostly live sound, and live sound meaning portable more than really big practical stuff, or practical in a different way to say it. Basically, what I'm saying is it makes more sense to me to bring two laptops than bring a full-fledged computer if I ever need to record 128 input of Dente. And the console infrastructure is not really designed for that anyway. It's more of a workaround of patching stuff in and out to make that work. But if you're recording on a wing, if you, let's say, honestly max out a show to around 64 input plus the USB, if you ever need, you don't need to spend $2 or $3 on a PCIe card. Because let's be honest, if you're having, let's say that you go crazy, you have your 96 total preamp design plus some other stuff. If you're going over 112, you're probably just using the wrong platform. The Wing is a great console, but I mean, to a certain extent, it doesn't make sense to use a console like this when you are dealing, let's say, 100 plus preamp input stereo channel. 48 stereo channel is already a lot. Even if you were doing choirs and say that you're doing something stupidly big as running 48 channel 96 preamp over it, dude, not worth it. Or get if you're in those situation, spend the extra money and go to like HD 96, and you'll have the flexibility of having more input and dealing with all those input. It's just not fit. The Wing is just not fit anymore to do more than that. Let's just be honest. Okay. So the quote from Patrick says, the new Dente Brooklyn 3 audio module is a direct replacement for the Brooklyn 2 to help alleviate the power supply, supply problem during the pandemic, basically. So, okay. Good to know that it's a direct fit. So if anybody, I guess, want to use a Brooklyn 3 card on their Wing, they can probably do it, which will make sense. So maybe this is why Cosmo is getting rid of the Brooklyn 2. Maybe they said that they're gonna jump onto Brooklyn 3. Andy here is probably leaking a little bit of information, saying that 1.13.9, which is it the version that I'm running right now? I don't even know what I'm running. No, I'm running 13.8. Is this 13.8 even out? I don't even know. Is it released? What's the latest public version of the console? No. In the hate you have it. I don't think so, Andy. I don't think so. 8 will jump over. Okay, good. So 8's not going to be available. So I'm probably going to check my stuff and try to see if I can get my hands on 1.13.9 and see what I can do. And I'm curious to see what's going to happen with the control of the module, Dente. If I understand correctly, if you be able to access the Brooklyn 3 module, is that meaning that we're going to have access to patching and stuff over Dante and network control, because I just bought myself some ULXD microphones from Shure, which are running Dante. I will probably do a video on how to set that up, and I need to do another video also, and I want you guys' opinion. How interested would you be in a video that is talking about the worst nightmare of every sound guy? And I'm talking about the mic cupper. You know, those lovely rapper or metal guy that just put their hand in front of the microphone and they hope they're gonna sound great. We all had to deal with these guys. And today, again, somebody came to me and said, I had to deal with old rappers. I don't know their name, I don't know who they are. But he had to deal with old rappers that were giving him a hard time, like cupping the mic and dropping them in the monitor. There's a way. There is a way that you can win against a mic cupper when you are a sound engineer. I found, after digging, after some people gave me information, put 1 + 1 + 1 tricks together to really get away with having like people cupping the mic and dropping it into monitor. I've done enough monitoring for hip-hop guys. I used to be sound engineer during a hip-hop festival, so I was doing hip-hop all day from noon to 10 at night, doing hip-hop guys, DJs, and people, those mic cupper. It could be metal, it could be hip-hop, but mostly in hip-hop they're doing this. And the only time I should say that somebody gave me a good reason to do this, to cup the mic, was a rapper. I think it was one of the less known guys from the Wu-Tang. No offense to any of these guys, I'm not a hip-hop fan, but I think he was one of the guys from the Wu-Tang that has still running a solo career and still doing a song or two from the Wu-Tang. But I'm no hip-hop guys, don't quote me on that. Maybe you guys can look at old artists from Mural Festival in Montreal from before 2019. Actually from 2014 to 19, I did all the show there. So I did their Post Malone, I did some other guys, which are... I did not even speak to those guys, other than, are you okay in your monitor? Yes, thumbs up, moving on, doing the show. I was doing monitor in front of us at that point, so... After dealing with these guys, that one guy from the Wu-Tang, I had time to go hang out because he asked for a longer period of sound check, but I'm usually really fast, so we had time to relax, and I asked him, why? Why are you putting your hands on the microphone like this? He said, and it's the only good reason that somebody tell me about that. It's not for the tone, it's not for the style. He said, I hit myself so much moving around with SM58 that I have problem with my teeth because I knocked it off too many times, moving around, bouncing the mic in his face. So he said, I put my thumb on it. He's not really cupping, maybe 2 or 3 finger, but he said, I put my thumb on it. So that way I feel it and I don't basically hitting myself with a grill. And it was that's the only acceptable answer that I will take for somebody cupping the mic, is to not hurt themselves. Other than that, screw the mic cuppers. You guys are a pain in the butt to deal with. And if you ever done some hip hop, you definitely know what I'm talking about. So, thanks for all the good information that we have today. We're moving towards more overall sound related stuff, not just the wing, and I really like that. As much as I love my wing, I'm feeling tired now, and I'm with my back problem after my accident. I'm getting better, by the way, after my car accident, but after that, I'm slowly thinking that a M32R would be a way better option to carry up and down the stairs. But carrying this thing, oh, what's going on here? Whoa, what's going on? Hey, hold on. What's going on? Can you guys see me? What happened to my camera? Hold on. Don't move. Don't go anywhere. Okay, we just got power drop. Hold on. Okay. I think we're back. Hey. I didn't press any magic button, Patrick. What are you talking about? No, apparently I have an old laptop charger that I was using to power up my new camera, which is now USB-C. So instead of using my old USB adapter like I used to with my previously there camera, I use my old charger for my laptop, and it's not powerful enough to power up my camera. So I have another MacBook charger that I got from somewhere. Somebody left it in on the show, and like it was there for a couple weeks, and after a couple weeks with no call and nobody that I know that has lost a charger, I just bring that home so I have an extra charger. Or is it this one that I found in a recycle bin, maybe? No, I think this one I found in a recycle bin. Probably the cable was bad and somebody threw it away. But it's working fine for my camera. But I thought my other one was working fine. So I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know what happened with that. But yeah, my back doesn't really like to carry around the wing over a full flight of stairs, but my ears do. So please, people at Music Drive, make something smaller. I want a little wing, something like this, like 19-inch. Half the weight would be awesome. So, yeah, no rave stream, man. The winglet, no, the little wing. It's gonna be the little wing. It has to be the little wing. People want it to be called the little wing so bad. But no, a little wing would be easy. You just like, sorry, I'm gonna move my keyboard out of the way here. You just take your regular wing, move the screen, which is this part right here, move it over the part that nobody used, which is the channel strip. Just move that over here and get that part, and to me it will be enough. Maybe shorter down the control, the custom control if needed, like get rid of half of it and like make it 4 knobs, two knobs wide instead of 4, if you need to bring it down. But I think that would fit. And just make more knobs here so you can have access to everything. And it would be a perfect design. But I'm no console designer, honestly. So, what do I know? But yeah, I would like to have something like that. But somebody asked, Charlie Cooper asked, if I had unlimited budget, what console will you get? I got 2 answers for that. The first one would be an XL4 from Midas with racks of gear, because if I have unlimited budget, I have unlimited budget for the console, and then I have unlimited budget for the out gear. It would take a full truck to carry all the stuff that I would like to have. But if I have the option to mix like on whatever I want, choosing something like an XL4 would be the holy grail of console, which is already the holy grail of live console. But with all the outboard gear that I would like to have with it, compressor, gates, everything, it would just be awesome. But it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense at all to have like that much gear on a show. Like it would take literally trucks, and then you would have to walk the compressor to get them, set them up. But who doesn't want 20 1176 and 20 LA2A and like a full rack of distressor? Who doesn't want that? It would cost so much that it would not make sense. But if I had to choose budget-wise, or something that make sense to carry around, I would probably take something like the Midas HD96 with a Wave server rack, just so it would complete the whole package of what could be missing in the 96, you just put that into the wave rack and you insert that and you just like cover all ground. If you want something specific that is not in the console, or you want to plug in, or you want to load a plug-in, yeah, it will be my that will be my option. The HD96 with a wave server and all that into a fancy case where you just have to lift the top to mix. It would be my dream setup to have, because the XL4 and bunch of outboard gear would be fun, but even if you gave me that money, I would not. It doesn't make sense to have like a truck full of gear just for sound, just for a front of house sound console. Just getting YouTube advertisement. Okay, a little update on that. I just got an update from YouTube on advertisement. We cannot escape the advertisement. Yeah, Charlie, we don't have a lot of space for all the outboard gear that we would like to have. Okay, hold on. Let me backtrack to the advertisement. You guys probably just got a publicity. It's because I have to choose if I want my video to be monetized at all, with some mid-roll ads playing, or if I just want to not be monetized. As much as I love you guys, I'm running a YouTube channel, and I hope one day to get enough money to pay back for all the investment that I did. At some point, the console, lights, 2 camera, 1 there, 1 over here to film that, lens for those camera. I don't want to make money. I don't want to make a living out of YouTube. Maybe one day I will, but it's total nonsense to me. But if I can just grab a couple pennies here and there, and I'm sorry about the ads, but if I get like $1 a week, which is probably what I get from these live stream, if I get $1 a week, it's slowly adding up, and at some point I will made enough money to cover my camera, console, and stuff like that. But until I made like 5,000 live stream, I would not pay for my console. It would take me like another couple thousand live stream to pay for my camera and stuff like that. So it will never happen. But I'm just trying, to grab the pennies that are falling. And I'm sorry, but I have now with the YouTube, I have to put mid-roll ads if I want to be monetized at all. Otherwise, I cannot. So I'm sorry, I tried to space them out as much as possible. My biggest gap between the first row of ads and the middle row ads would be 30 minutes between ads. But I don't know what the length of the ads is, because I don't know if it's a 5 seconds or if it's a 15 seconds or 30 seconds ad in the middle of the roll. I don't know if it's a skippable or not, and I have no power over that. It's all on YouTube side. I would definitely just put like those little ads here in the bottom. I'm fine with that. If it's a middle roll and it's cutting the show, I'll agreed less with that, but I do not make the rule here. I'm just using the platform, and honestly, it was a 4 second here. Okay, so it makes sense. Let me know, guys, if you have what kind of ads did you get? Was it a 30 seconds? Was it a 5 second? I want to know. But it doesn't make sense for me not to do it. You had you had a 15 and a 4. Oh, so you have 2. Oh, that's a lot. A 15 unskippable and a 4 skippable. Yeah, that's a lot. You see no ads? You probably have an ad blocker. Not gonna name you, but you probably have an ad blocker on. What's up, Ivan? Welcome to the channel again, my friend. Good to have you around. Good to have all you guys around, honestly. thank you for your support, especially comments like Patrick that says it's okay to have ads for me just to cover my costs. Thank you very much. Really appreciate that you guys understand that. You know, I don't want to make money. I just want to make it like not as big of a money pit as possible. I'm trying. I just want to try. So, guys, is there anything else that you want to talk about? Because we've been going for a little shorter than usual today. I'm sorry, but it's just that I'm getting... I have a lot happening right now. And I appreciate you guys. And it's helping me. It's seriously helping me to just come here and talk with you guys and change my mind about stuff. But yeah, I'm having a rough week. And okay, I'll go there. Thank you very much, guys, for watching the stream today. I need to take some time off. I'm fine, by the way, please. I'm fine. It will be a shorter stream today just because of all the crap that's happening. I'm fine. I'm gonna be fine. I have some people to take care of, some people that I really like, and I would go into the sentimental approach of saying, go take a minute to say that you love people that you love. You never know when, how they could disappear. I don't want to end that on a sad story, but yeah, that's how I feel right now. And as a human, I will allow myself to just verbalize it because I think this is something that we keep too much inside feeling. But don't want to go too deep. All I'm gonna say is, sometimes you get a bad day. It will get better eventually. Just give it some time to get over it. On that note, we totally sidetracked from the show where we're usually heading at. Usually we talk about live sound and stuff that we all love, but yeah. I'm gonna try to answer or talk about what Ivan is going, because I don't want it to end on that note. Maybe if we got something going on from Ivan, but yeah, I'm just like forced to go through something. Thank you guys. You have no idea how much I appreciate your stuff. So Ivan, you got 38 channel running Nuendo Live on the W Live card. Yeah, if you have 2 SD card, it should run onto it should run up to 64 channel basically, so you can record that. Yeah, how is Nuendo Live? It's been years. I've been a Logic guys and Reaper guys before, and Nuendo is the first platform that I ever put my hands on, but it's because I had the cracked down version like everybody else in the early 2000s. We all had those full-on, like full-fledged flagship Nuendo version with the H2O Wave plugin and stuff like that. And I don't remember honestly using all that stuff. It's been too long. It's been like 15 years, 20 years almost since I've used Nuendo. Is it a good software? Because I think I have a license somewhere that I can probably try the Nuendo Live. If it's worth it, let me know if it's worth it. I'll go just check it out. I think it could be fun. Or actually, I could do a review on that. It could be an interesting video for me to download Nuendo. It worked perfectly, no issue. Just up-to-date driver for the wing. I'm on. Is Nuendo available on Mac OS, or is it just a Windows thing now? Because I believe you could download Cubase for Mac OS. If the Nuendo Live stuff is available for Mac, I can probably work something out with that. Because I think I know a place where I can find a license. So okay, you have the Windows version. Yeah, on Mac OS, you don't need to have any driver for the wing. You just plug it in and it's recognized as a console. Nuendo Live 2. It's available for both Mac and Windows. Yeah, because we cannot say PC anymore, huh? Because of the Linux guys. Love you, Linux guys. We need to say Windows as an operating system. It's not just a PC. Okay, so it's a good thing to know. It's a good thing to know. So on that note, guys, I've did a little shorter than usual stream. Thank you very much for sticking around. Next week, I think I will start to dig on the wing. I think I want to try and see what's going on inside the fader. So it will be probably a dismantle video next week where we can go under the fader here, because I want to show first how is it to change fader on the console. Not that all mines are still going great. I just want to know how hard it is to get there, and while we're there I want to check out if I can maybe plug in some LED in the console. I think it could be fun to have retro lit fader by LEDs under the hood of this thing. I will see what's going on with that. I have no idea how or if it's possible to do or not. So on that note, guys, thank you very much for being here. Sorry for the little breakdown in the middle. It's just life. But you know what? Life always get better. Don't let little thing put you down. Cheer yourself. Go cheer somebody. Have a good time. Have a good week. And I see you guys next week. Take care of yourself.